So let's talk about this so-called crap gap. So many patients treated for multiple sclerosis use B-cell depletion as their mechanism of treatment. I would submit to you that one of the most common medicines used is ocrelizumab, Ocrevus. I don't think that hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that don't know each other all got together and said, hey, let's all tell Dr. B the same fib. Let's tell him that things wear off about a month before our infusion. Deal? Pinky promise? I don't think that's happening. I think that they are experiencing a real phenomenon. I can't fully explain it, but I believe people when they tell me that. And I want to repeat that it's not every single patient that experiences that. In fact, it's not most patients that experience that. I would say that it's the minority of people notice a so-called wearing off, and then after they get their medicine, they feel better. Now, at the Boster Center for MS, when someone shares with us that they're experiencing so-called crap gap, we talk through that. And I've come up with things that we might try to do to make it better. One of those things is we might ignore it. Now, why would I ignore it? We would ignore it because we collectively deem that it's annoying, but it's not interfering with their quality of life. And as a result, we wouldn't want to stop the therapy because there's other good things about the therapy that we think are very valuable. And so in some cases, we'll say, okay, we recognize that it's there, and so we're just going to ignore it. A second option would be to use symptomatic medicines to try to ameliorate those symptoms temporarily. I'll give you an example of fatigue. So sometimes patients will say, a month before my infusion, I feel really tired. And so we will increase their use of, say, a medicine like modafinil or Provigil, or a medicine like Adderall or Ritalin. These are stimulant medicines which can trick the brain into being more awake and trick the brain into being more attentive. And that can help them symptomatically get through that phenomenon. A third thing that we do, and this is off-label, it's not been proven, but it does seem to work, is we might give someone a small exposure to a steroid about a month before their infusion. This can be done intravenously, it can be done orally. We can use a full gram of IV Solu-Medrol. We could use a half a gram. There's different ways that we try to do this. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to suppress inflammation. We're trying to kind of ease them into their infusion. Again, I want to repeat, most patients do not have this phenomenon. Some do. And if it's considered significant enough, and if we weigh the risk benefits of steroids, in some patients we'll give them a little squirt of steroid, a little whiff of steroid, and that can help them quite a bit. There's a couple other things that we do, but I'm going to keep those as a company secret.